Let's talk New York Mets baseball. The Metropolitans have finally shaken a little bit of that monkey off of their back and got themselves a win. Series is now tied 1-1 there in Cincinnati. Got a rubber game today that's going to be at 12:35 p.m. Early game, early afternoon game. Hopefully they can take this series. I'd hate to see them lose another series again, being that we are all Mets fans here. Or you could just be a regular baseball fan. Who knows? If you are, I appreciate you. Whoever your team is, just to let you know, I've never heard of them. Just kidding. Anyway, Justin Verlander, what can we say? He had a wonderful, wonderful outing yesterday. He made history in a couple of different areas. He's now beaten all 30 teams in Major League Baseball, so I'm sure he's happy about that. He finally gave the Mets a quality start, a quality start. This is exactly what the Mets need, was someone in the rotation besides Senga. Senga's doing pretty good. I think the furthest that Senga has gone is 6 innings. Senga gave us which would qualify as a quality start. But Senga, Lucchesi gave us one, and now Verlander. But we know what's going on with Lucchesi. Lucchesi's been having a rough time this last couple of games. Not sure what's going on with him. Maybe he can settle back in. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But Verlander gave us a nice quality start today. We're talking 7 innings pitched. He only had 2 hits on him, 1 run, 7 strikeouts, and now has a 2.25 ERA. So he had an phenomenal outing yesterday, and I'm really happy for him. I'm happy for the team for finally getting themselves a win. They really needed this win. Maybe it can boost morale a little bit. Maybe it can get them going. Maybe we can start to turn things around, especially going into this 4-game dance with the Nationals that's coming up next. I'd love to see these guys pick up some momentum, get the win today, take this series, and then move that momentum into Washington and take that series as well. That would be really, really, really good for the team, really turn things around for them. I would love to see it. Like I said, he's beaten all 30 teams in Major League Baseball. This was his 33rd start, going 7 innings with 2 or fewer hits. And this actually ties him for second place with Roger Clemens and Randy Johnson for the same amount of starts with 7 innings pitched with 2 or fewer hits. Excuse me, I can't talk. Since the mound has been moved back in 1893, when they moved the mound back at this new distance. So good for him. It was kind of a scary start in the beginning. I think this is just something that Justin does. I think this is just something that Verlander does. Maybe it takes him a little while, maybe an inning or two, just to get warmed up, just to get started. We saw him give up that run in the very first inning. It was a little bit scary for me. I was thinking, oh gosh, here we go again. We're going to get off to another rough start or whatnot. But after that, he came in, he was cruising. It really wasn't any issues. There weren't any issues for him after that at all. He retired 18 of the last 19 batters that he faced, and I think he only gave up 1 walk in between there. So, I mean, he did an absolutely great job. I'm pretty sure he's proud. The team is proud. It stopped Buck from having to go into that bullpen and start messing with those guys or whatnot, and it was great. Glad that we have him. This is the type of play, this is the type of things that we need to see coming from Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer, I don't know about this guy. He doesn't even seem like he's phased. He's playing around in the dugout or whatnot. I'm not to say that the guy shouldn't be able to have a good time, but his performance here lately, I just think that he should have a very different attitude, especially considering the amount of money that he's getting paid. I hope he turns it around. I hope he does good, but hey, it is what it is. He's still out, as a matter of fact, Max is, and Kodai Senga is going to be getting the start today. At least that is what's being projected. So we'll talk about that more later. Anyway, that was pretty much it. He gave up that 1 run in that first inning, and that was it for the rest of the game. The rest of the game, him, relievers, closers, that we were able to shut it out, get that done with. It is still a little bit scary, though, with this offense. The offense was not able to do a whole lot. We had 35 at-bats, on 2 runs off of 10 hits, drew 4 walks, struck out 7, and left 21 on base. Leaving 21 on base, that hurts. But, it is what it is. Thankfully, with that great defensive outing, that great pitching by Verlander, we were able to still take the game, even though there wasn't a lot of offense. Pete Alonso hit his 13th home run of the year. That's what gave the Metropolitans their first run there in the, I believe that was the top of the second. Yeah, because they scored in the first. They scored on the bottom of the first, the Reds did. And then Pete Alonso got up there and top of the second just struck right back with that home run. He now has 13. He's first in the league. He's now leading the league once again in home runs. So congratulations to him. Second run didn't come until the top of the fourth. Luis Guillorme, he doubled. Then Alvarez got up after him, walked. Nimmo came up next, hit a single, and that drove in Guillorme, and that pretty much did it for the night. That's what made the score what it is, 2-1, and that was pretty much it as far as offense is concerned. There were little threats here and there throughout the game, but nothing too significant. Obviously, no jam that we couldn't get out of, as they only scored one run the rest of the game. Offensively, we still got a lot to do. We've got to get going. Brandon Nimmo had a wonderful night. He had a 3-hit night, so congratulations to him. Francisco Alvarez, defensively, we saw him make a wonderful play. He gunned down Tyler Stevenson, trying to steal second out there. That was phenomenal. I was really happy for him for getting that. Just another reason, another thing that solidifies exactly why he needs to be in that rotation, where we don't need to see Tomas Nido anymore. Tomas Nido, he's okay defensively, but offensively, he's just a non-factor and does not contribute much to the team whatsoever. So good for those guys. Not going to keep everybody here too long. I'm happy for them. Congratulations to Justin Verlander. Congratulations to the team for finally getting them a win, a much-needed win. Hopefully we can take this series today, 12:35 p.m. That's in Cincinnati. We really need it. We need them to take that series so that we can move on to the Nationals with a good vibe and, try to start heading into this postseason. We're pretty much about a quarter way into the season, and we need these guys to turn around. There's still one game under 500, so, still not ideal, but there is a lot of baseball left to play. So hopefully these guys can get fired up, get going, and take this team to what I know it can be, what we all know it can be. That's it, guys. I appreciate you. Let's go Mets.